Welcome everybody to the Adventure Archive. We are finally continuing our Dragonbane campaign. We are in the midst of a very, very perilous battle at the moment. Before we begin, how's it going everybody? How's the stream doing tonight? Don't forget, please like the stream. And if you're watching this in the future, please like the future version of this video, no matter what happens. We really appreciate it because it boosts us in the algorithm so other people can find this Dragonbane game. So before I begin, I got to thank some people, as always. We'll start with Patrick P., the developer of this fine system right here. Also the developer of the Year Zero engine, which we are using for the initiative system anyway. It's Stefouch, I guess? I don't know. And also a mediocre dad, but I'm sure you're not a very mediocre dad, unless you're putting all of your time into the Dragonbane system. So he's at Dragonbane support. Speaking of which, maybe it's my fault. I don't know. But a mediocre dad out there. I updated the adventure module. I think you guys you pushed another thing. It reset everything. So I did it mid-adventure. Maybe that's how it's intended to work, but I'm not sure. If not, maybe it's a bug. But for any of those out there who are running this system or the adventures in Foundry, just note that it's a possibility that's going to reboot all your, I have like effects going on, the token placement, everything. So also we got to thank though this guy right here, Noel. We got some sweet new shirts because he's contributing. Well, we are allowed to use, I should say, by Heimat der Katastrophe. Link is in the description if you want to go check out their sweet dungeon synth. We're listening to The Kiss of the Spider God. We're also listening to, though, the official Dragonbane soundtrack by Andreas Lundstrom. So thank you for the usage for those things. And man, I guess that's it. Thank you, viewers. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Viewers now and then viewers in the future. Yeah, I guess we're good. So it's been 2 weeks. So I'm gonna I'm gonna kind of retcon a couple things because some of you commenters out there noted some things that I agreed with. So before we begin, you guys are in combat. You guys ran into this room foolhardily. Morning Cloak with his weakness, right? Also, though, actually, it was Lewey, I think, who bolted in here first, along with Goonhill, who is the missing niece of... Remind me her name. Anyway, some lady that owns a farmstead. But they found her. They found her blindfolded, though. And she learned that she saw some of these cultists, which this party encountered earlier on. They were also blindfolded. So she thought, hey, maybe it's a great thing to do. She also learned that they had chickens. They seemed to be beneficial. So they went back and they grabbed some chickens. And these chickens seemed to frighten this massive, massive beast. This lizard-like beast in this cave. So it backed up against the wall when Morning Cloak and Goonhill kind of rushed forward. I think Morning Cloak has a chicken in his belt, or hanging from his belt, and Goonhill, she's just holding on to it somehow.
Yeah, I do.
But what happened was one of these cool monster attacks that are completely random in this game. It was a poisonous cloud, and that just it reached out almost. It hit almost everybody, I think. Was it Darrow? Did it hit you? No. Okay, so Darrow and Sariel are safe. They were out of the range. Morning Cloak, Lewey were affected as well as Goonhill, but she saved. So what the commenter, forgive me, I forget your name, but said that I should have rolled an opposed roll check per player. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So the first roll was a success, but Goonhill succeeded on her con check. So the first one we're going to do is going to be Morning Cloak. So Morning Cloak failed, Lewey failed, so we're not going to re-roll that stuff. But if the creature fails, then the poison has no effect. So we'll see how this goes here. It is a... so basically, I just have to roll a 15 or lower. Because it is a very potent poison. So here we go. Let's see what I got. This will be from Morning Cloak. Okay, so it still succeeds on Morning Cloak. This will be for Lewey. Okay, yeah, still succeeds. So the way the poison works is every round you are drained by d6 HP until you hit 0, and then the poison negates. So again, it's been 2 weeks. I'm not going to jump right into combat. If you guys want to have a brief moment to strategize, to talk things through, to remind yourselves of anything, now's your chance. And we can go through this, and then we'll kick it off. Silence.
Oh, hey guys. I'm gonna die.
Same.
So, good times.
But death is not the end in this game, you remember. There are death rolls. Maybe Dara has something up his sleeve, I don't know. But there are no antidotes. The only way, the weird thing about this game is the only way you can get cured of poison, I believe, is through antidotes, which there's really no description of how to... Presumably I can just, you guys can buy them from a healer of some kind.
Yeah, that's kind of like IRL though. I mean, most poisons kill you.
Yeah. Especially one from a crazy lizard that there might just be one of living in this dark cave full of corpses. So let me see where we are in combat, where we left off. I think, okay, so I'm going to just push forward into the next round. The basilisk, I think we ended on that round, so I'll push forward one more. And then again, you guys can talk about what you want to do.
So what were we actually... So I was doing what I do. You know, standing here, doing stuff. And Lewey was running away. Darrow was running away. Serial already ran away. That's what I see. Am I right or am I wrong?
That's what it appears to be, yeah. I guess it depends on how often you're going to be looking over your shoulder, but yeah, they're definitely... Serial is, I would say, out of sight. Can you even see her where you're standing?
This bitch.
First she takes my fang, and then she leaves me to die.
So yeah, I mean, I think what happened last time is I dropped my morning star, and as I picked it up, I turned around and realized that I was pretty much alone. That's what I see.
Well, you still
as
have
I remember it,
two other people with you.
Serial has been doing most of the damage. She's hit both of her arrows.
Not for lack of trying.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said earlier, we could, because Serial is the only really successful fighter in this particular fight, we could escape.
Gonna get thrown across a pit again. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, we could escape to the edge of the pits, and we can also go to the sides. You guys can't maybe see that because it's dark, but there is space on the sides of the entrance, and hope that the basilisk can't go through.
Yeah, there's
tiny little entrance.
Yeah, if you guys can't see them, there are two sort of quote-unquote secret entrances where the pile of rubble was diminished, and Goonhill and you guys went through one of them. There is a secondary one off to the right, which is right where Lewey is actually. But yeah, I mean, whether or not the basilisk can get through, who knows? Because there's another pit full of snakes on the other side. This is actually kind of an interesting layout. At least you killed the viper. At least there's no more viper action if you guys decide to try to get across the pit again.
There's always some viper action. You know what I'm saying?
But if you want to like just stand and I don't know, bang perhaps.
There we are.
I mean, we can do that too. I got enough for 3 heals, and
hey, listen, I am foolhardy. And I will, in fact, stand and bang until someone tells me otherwise. So if some little half man screams out, you know, we should run on, then maybe I'll listen.
All right.
All right. Is it
So,
banging time?
Yeah,
We're
Lewey,
standing.
Sariel.
I think that means it's banging time.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm
So,
been banging.
do you guys have any other things you want to add to this equation, or are we just gonna go? No,
So go for it.
Sariel.
I mean, I'm at full health. So.
Okay, well, speaking of you at full health, you are up in the initiative, first to go. What would you like to do as you kind of peek or go into this little area?
I'm gonna
Oh, you
continue.
can come back out. Okay.
Yeah, continuing the strat. I'm gonna balance my bow on Darrow's head.
Oh.
No, okay, maybe it will if it helps.
You know, it's funny. That would be kind of a cool thing if there's a way that Darrow could help you. I mean, that would take his action though. But then you could maybe get like a boon on your shot. But I don't think Darrow wants to give that up.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay, so don't forget to target the old giant lizard, and then give me a roll. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, succeeded. So go ahead and roll the damage, unless he's not going to try to dodge. He's too scared of these. He's too afraid of these chickens. Oh shit, man. You have quite the damage. So I'm going to deal damage. Okay,
Yeah,
so he soaked.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he soaked 6. Okay, yeah, it worked. Great. Do you
I'm
want
just
to move? Yeah, I'm guessing you want to move back.
Yep.
That's what I figured. Okay, cool. All right, so next up is going to be the basilisk. And actually, this thing is absolutely frightened of this. It's like backing up against, crunching on all these bones at his feet, just trying to get away from these 2 chickens. So what he does is he tries to push through the side over here. Let's see what is this guy's movement. Oh, 16, no problem. So he's actually gonna kind of squeeze over here, but that's gonna give Morning Cloak a free attack as he pushes in this direction. So Morning Cloak, why don't you give me a free attack as he passes by you?
I would love to. Let's pop this out over here. Let's let's target. There we go. Boom. And then I'm gonna hit with the Morning Star. Am I booned up at all or anything?
Lewey, did you? I don't think so.
I don't remember what the last thing I did was, other than get poisoned. So
That's makes sense in character.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
a little.
You're probably still high from the campfire.
Nope.
Well,
I threw the whole bag into the
flying.
campfire, filled up the cave and everything.
Oh.
We hotboxed to the cave before we came in here. That's where we need to get the basilisk. Maybe he'll chill the fuck out.
Yeah. You guys just start.
talking to
You
him.
guys like hang out, start talking to him. Okay, you do succeed. Why don't you roll that damage? He is not. Oh wait. Hang on. Don't roll the damage yet. He gets a free evade. I forgot. This does not count as an action, so he's going to try to evade. He's got no boons or banes. Okay, he evades.
What are we evading again?
He's evading your attack. So
I rolled higher than that. Oh, he rolls under.
He rolls. Yeah,
Yep.
we roll under. So
Yep.
Okay, so unfortunately you miss. He makes it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. It's kind of hard to know. Let's see, 1 square, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He goes to the little man over here.
Okay.
First man he sees, and that's as far as he's going to go. And he's going to do a random monster attack. Let's see what happens. Public roll. It's a cock-a-doodle-doo, everybody. The basilisk lets out a cacophonous crow that pierces the player characters and makes their ears bleed. Everyone within 10 meters must roll against con, not an action though, On failure, the victim falls to the ground, becomes dazed, and loses their next turn. Holy shit. Okay, well, at least it's not damage. So that would be, I think, everybody. Oh, yeah. Everybody. So I'll roll.
What are we rolling against? Con?
Con.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys can... Remember, oh, shit. You guys can... Oh, yeah,
Wait,
you cannot
that's
push that roll. You cannot push that roll. That's bad. So, the effect
Never
is...
rolled higher in my life.
You fall to
Roll
the ground.
under.
That's pretty much all there is to it. Oh, man. Lewey fails too. Serial fails too. Holy shit. I gotta roll her.
I fell down.
Hers is, I don't know. Let's see. I think it's going to be standard. Okay, she succeeds actually. Crazy. Did anybody else? Everybody else failed. Do you guys want to push your rolls whatsoever? Those of you, well, without the exception of Morning Cloak, because he rolled the demon, he can't push.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, I didn't.
Gray cape. The wrong cape.
Oh, sorry. Morning Cloak.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I rolled the 20 because I clicked at the exact same time, but
Oh,
I
Darrow.
don't
Right,
have
right.
pink dice.
Wrong cape. You're right.
boom, baby.
Okay, you succeeded. Okay,
I pushed mine too.
Okay, you guys both pushed. Sariel, did you push? Or do you want to push? Or do you want to take it?
Push it.
Wait, I thought you said
Push it
that.
real good.
Oh no, you weren't talking about me, Wayne.
Yeah, the only way you cannot push a roll if it is a demon. And you did not
Okay.
roll a demon. So you can attempt to, again, if you'd like to, and take a condition.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I am angry.
Okay, success. So the only person who is floored is Morning Cloak.
Gray cape still.
Great cape.
Yeah. You can
God
just
damn
call me
it.
Darrow.
I think I just want Morning Cloak to be,
Lord,
yeah,
tired of me standing and banging.
standing and banging.
I'm on the floor.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all this guy's going to do. He just did a cockle-doodle-doo, apparently. Which brings us to Darrow.
Yeah. So I'm on the floor.
I'm guessing you want to get up, right? Which I think that is a turn, if I remember correctly. Standing up.
Yeah, I can't do anything. I just become dazed and drop.
Well, I mean, you can attempt to stand up. If you'd like.
I think it skips his turn.
Well,
right?
I lose my next turn.
Oh, shit, you're right. Okay.
So I guess.
So does everybody, I guess
Do
we're
I
going to
have
go...
to stand up on my next turn and then lose my action?
No, I would... Yeah, I guess so.
Check that.
Dang, so that's like...
It's big.
Wait. Throw yourself to the ground or get up. Change position. So that's a free action, actually. So, yeah, getting up is actually a free action, which is nice. So it's not going to take your action. Okay, so that means that... Skip. Goonhill succeeded. So she's going to dash over. Try to surprise this guy. Well, not really, but just. So she is going to attack with her her short sword. $14. Unfortunately, it fails. It clatters against scale. Lewey, you failed. Or no, you succeeded.
Did we
so-
skip Ryan?
Oh, shit, we did. Wait, Ryan, did you fail? No, Darrow failed. Morning Cloak, it's your turn.
All right, so I did not fall down.
You did
I
not.
stand back up, even though I didn't fall down. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna run up and hit it.
All right.
Because that's what I do.
That's what you do.
He's already targeted. I go Morningstar. Now, listen.
Oh, wait.
He's
We
running
gotta... Do we not roll a... We'll do it next round. That's fine.
What?
The poison. D6 every turn.
Listen, if you forget, that's, that's what...
Because I forgot, we'll do it next round.
He's running away from us and our chickens, and we get no bonus?
The bonus is... Meta. He actually has 3 attacks.
That's right. That's
a hell of a bonus.
Okay.
That's a hell of a bonus.
Son
Oh,
of a
no.
bitch!
Are you going to push it, or...
And never in my life have I ever rolled higher. It's a fucking game. No,
In a
I've already
roll
got
under game.
two. I've already got two.
2 conditions?
I've already got 2 conditions.
Okay. So even though this thing is bleeding from multiple wounds where scales have been torn free from blades and arrows, you miss. Okay, so that would be Lewey, you're up.
Sweet. Is there like a negative effect to having multiple conditions ticked?
Yeah, so any not like it basically just starts to diminish. You get a bane on every ability that is associated with that roll. Or sorry, a roll on every anything you do is so if you have like a condition on strength, any strength thing is going to have a bane on it.
Right.
So
okay.
it just adds up, and then I think if you're maxed out, something happens. But
oh yeah, that's what I was asking. Cause like I only have 3 left, so it's like if I get the 3, am I gonna explode?
that would be cool. I should.
Feathers everywhere.
I should. Let me look that up while you're figuring out what you want to do.
So what I'm gonna do is
Lose will points instead. And if you have all 6 conditions, you instead lose d6 will points.
Okay.
If you suffer another condition.
So yeah, you'll suffer d6 willpower points if you suffer another condition. If you are out of willpower points, you instead lose. Okay, so basically willpower points, and then if you're out of willpower points, it's HP after that.
Okay. I am going to start didgeridooing it and jamming.
There we go, didgeridoo.
Good old faithful.
So that
and then
are you gonna do a bane or a boon for everybody? Bane on the enemy or boon for everybody else till your next turn.
what would be more helpful for y'all? I'm assuming boons.
Yeah, I would say boons. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this thing has 1 attack, and then and it's a random attack. As you know, it's not always damage, so maybe.
Yeah, it
'Cause it can
attacks us
always
once,
hit,
and we can
right?
attack it 4 times. So we can reduce one of its attack or boon 4 of its attacks.
True. Yeah. Boon all the way then.
Okay, so everybody has boons. Make note of it, and that will bring us to the next round. Please, everybody who's affected by poison, roll me a d6. That would be Morning Cloak. That would be Lewey. I think that's it. So that would be Morning Cloak. And remember, this armor does not count, so you lose 2 HP. Lewey will also lose 2 HP as the poison claws deeper into your veins. Okay, but top of the initiative is Morning Cloak. He's so pissed that he missed last time. So what's he going to do this time?
He is gonna not miss this time. That's my plan. So let's I'm gonna untarget.
All right.
I'm gonna gather myself.
I like how you're spinning your token around. You're like winding up, right? With your...
I'm winding up. That's what I'm doing. And I'm swinging away. Wait, I get a boon.
Hell yeah, you do.
Swinging away.
What? Oh my god, look at those 2 high rolls though. You did succeed though, which is awesome.
I told you, never rolled higher in my entire fucking life.
Wow.
And let me see, is it the... Oh, it was the first roll. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah,
well,
so...
damage time.
Yeah, he's not trying to evade. He is too afraid of the chicken. Dang, 14. There we go. All right, so I will...
There we go.
Deal
Almost,
damage. Ooh,
2 out of 3 is
negative
almost max
8.
damage.
Ooh, this thing, he's kind of wobbling on his feet now.
That's right.
You know, doing his really deep chicken clucking sounds. Okay. Do you want to move or are you holding your ground?
I mean,
Well, you can also move.
That's kind of
You can attack or... No? Okay. Just saying. Didn't want to sure if you want to move around him or something. Because you can move around an enemy without triggering a free attack. So that brings us to Darrow, who is... Man, you were just facing down this massive thing. You look like such a speck. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm gonna move over to Lewey. I'm gonna take a.
You're going to move to Lewey?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you leave his sphere of influence, you will trigger a free attack.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so he is going to do a random attack. What is it? It is whip attack. The basilisk
Now
uses
hold
its...
on.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm gonna have to evade, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
And I'm gonna boom. I don't know what that
Did that-
is.
That's with
Yeah.
that's with a boon.
Yeah, because I've got a Bane as well.
Wow. Oh shit. Okay, it's within 4 meters, so he like whips his yeah, this tail whips around, so it's gonna hit actually multiple people. Not just you. Yep. Yep. Nope. Nope. Okay, so each attack inflicts D10 bludgeoning damage and any one hit is knocked down. So I'm gonna give you guys... Yeah, I'll give you guys all evades too, because I mean, that's kind of weird mechanically. I think that's his only attack anyway, so... Even though it
Doesn't
was
have
a
normal melee
Darrow...
attack.
What was that?
He doesn't have a normal
No.
melee attack.
No, creatures have like just whatever their monsters' attacks are, and it's always random. So in this instance, I'll let Morning Cloak evade. I'll let, because again, it's kind of odd. It's a group attack, but it's singular. So let's see if she evades. Oh wait, you can't evade. You can evade monster attacks. You just cannot. Right? I know there was something about monster attacks. You cannot parry them, I think.
I don't think you can do shit with the monster attack.
A monster
right?
attack can be dodged, okay, but not parried. This applies to attacks with an area effect as well, but not fear attacks. Okay, so yeah, you guys are clear. Alright, so she is going to try to dodge out of this whipping tail. Oh, she gets a boon, though. Wait, is it to all attack rolls? It's any roll, right, Lewey? Any roll, okay. Alright, she leaps out of the way. What about you, Morning Cloak? Did you roll already?
Did not. What am I rolling to evade again?
His swinging basilisk tail as it whips around. Darrow tries to.
Oh, I actually have evade as a thing. Oh, great! I get a Bane for that.
But it cancels it out because you have a boon, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't roll a boon. I guess
Yeah, you
I'll
get a
roll one more
boon.
time regular.
Let's see. You got a 7. You got a.
The 7 should.
Yeah, I'll give you the 7, I guess. Just. Yeah. Whatever. It's fine.
We'll get the 2 rolls. Whether it was, well, I guess it'd be.
Yeah,
one
but then
roll,
like, which
and the
one
7
would you
be the
cancel
first
out?
roll.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, the first roll. The 7 was the good one. Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's good except Darrow, right? You failed,
Yeah.
and you're not taking a.
Give me a D10.
All right. Let's see if this works.
And I'll knock down.
Bludgeoning damage. 7. Okay. Even though you were the smallest one. Okay, cool. It took your... Alright, automatically. Nice. Okay, so next up... Well, okay, so this is all happening simultaneously. Darrow, you made it to Lewey. What would you like to do? That was just your movement.
Yeah, but I'm also knocked down.
Oh, that's right. Well, getting up is a free action, so if you want to just get back
Yeah.
up.
Am I allowed to do anything else?
Yeah, you haven't even done an action yet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I shall be healing Lewey here.
Okay. What's the
You
healing
should
word
heal
this week?
yourself.
Yeah, you could heal
Heal
yourself too.
myself, I realize.
Yeah.
Did you see
'Cause
all
it
those
keep the
like
healer
negative
alive.
ones ticking up? That was weird. It like didn't take it off in one go. It was like -1, -1, -1.
Yeah, that was me. I was manual.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna treat wound on myself. Shut sore. Still with a boon, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This is not good.
Okay, level 1 succeeded.
Yeah.
Nice. You pretty much negated all of that damage.
Yeah. Actually, I'm back up to full. Hey.
Okay, and your movement actually, let's see here. Like if you wanted to, what is your movement anyway?
8.
8. Okay, so you could technically get all the way to here if you'd like, but up to you.
No, I'm gonna have to heal Lewey.
Okay. All right, so speaking of Lewey, you're up.
I am gonna trade my turn with Gunhill to
Oh.
expand the boons.
Okay, all right, so let's swap initiative with Gunhill. Okay, so you're at the end. Awesome. See, that's how you strategize with the cool swapping of initiatives. All right, so Gunhill is up. She is going to just keep screaming and stabbing at this thing. So she lashes out with her short sword again, and she has a boon as well. Roll. Hell yeah, she makes contact. Roll damage. 9. Okay. Oh, this thing, he's shaking on his feet. He's ready to topple over, making all kinds of weird sounds, just littering the floor with his own blood. But Gunhill holds your ground. It is his turn, though. And he did not try to dodge, so he has a turn. Let's see what he does here. Peck! The beast thrusts its vile bird's head forward and pecks at a player character with its razor-sharp beak. So I'm going to say... Oh, it can't. Oh, shit. Okay. So it rears its head back. Actually... You know what? I already called it, so it's not going to move. So yeah, he rears his head back. He's looking at Morning Cloak, looking at Gunhill, but does nothing.
Ooh.
That's my fault. Okay, Sariel, you're up.
Okay, I don't like how close this thing's getting, but I'm gonna peek out over
Well,
the
you
rock.
can... I will say you can shoot from where you are. You have line of sight.
Oh wait, okay.
So you can stay where you are if you'd like. Kind of
Okay.
leaning on one of the rocks. Knocking
Alright,
that arrow.
Shoot then.
All right.
And we have a boon, right?
You do. This is the last boon of this turn. Oh shit, look at that. So do you want to double your weapon damage, or do you want to obliterate the armor? If you guys have done the math, maybe you haven't, but I'll tell you because it's pretty obvious. 6, his armor is 6, so he will soak 6 points of damage. So you can roll, negate it, so it's almost like, what is your damage anyway? 2d10? Something like that?
It's like a D10 and a D4 or something.
Okay, a d10 and a d4, so...
I don't want to do double damage.
Okay. Double the damage. Okay,
Lord.
13 piercing damage. Did you you targeted him, right?
I think so. He's been targeted. Do I have to target him every time?
No. It looks like you're good. I guess I'm just kind of having to target different people, so I'm used to untargeting people. Yeah, okay, this thing is like... It's barely standing. Blood starting to ooze from its mouth, its eyes, all of its wounds. Which brings us to Lewey.
Well, I'm out of willpower points, so I
Where?
don't have the will to music anymore.
You're gonna try to find the weak spot?
I mean, am I close enough? Can I?
What's your movement?
80?
Yeah, you could reach him.
Oh yeah.
It's just right here. Imagine if the mallard took out the great beast with a final blow.
So
He is the chicken.
He is the
That's
chicken.
what he said.
Lewey is ill-tempered, and he's got 3 different conditions right now. He's disheartened, dazed, and angry. And so I think overall he's just in a really shitty mood. And so he's just gonna go full force running at this thing, both hands on the dagger, ready to stab, and I hope I roll low.
Okay, so you get a bane on the attack, but if it hits, the enemy counts as armorless. That's what's gonna happen.
It's find weak spot, right?
Yeah, find weak spot. So
Could you imagine if I toppled this thing?
So yeah, it requires a piercing weapon, and you have a dagger, so that counts. Yeah, so basically you just get a bane on your attack, and if you succeed, you find one of the many chinks in its scaly hide because it's been destroyed.
I forget. Do I get a boon from my own?
I think it ends on your turn. Let's see what it says here. Where is your ability? There it is, musician. Oh, wait. All enemies within the same range last until your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it doesn't say the end of your turn. I think it would say the end of your turn. So I would say it's done.
Okay. So then find weak spot.
What's your I gotta see your attack anyway, just out of curiosity. So your knives.
It's not great.
It's not great, but it's not bad. It's a 10. Whoa, why did it do 3?
Because I have an extra bane from being dazed.
Oh
apparently.
shit. Okay, unfortunately.
Can
you
I push
fail. Yeah.
All right. So Louie's gonna realize what he did and get the condition of scared.
Yep. Okay, I like it. Oh my god. Oh, so you rolled a demon, which means we need to roll a mishap, ladies and gentlemen. So it's time for... oh, you rolled it. Okay, cool. You hit yourself by mistake. Roll for damage as usual, but without any damage bonus. So, wow. Well, this is one of the most epic fails. You failed, you pushed it, you failed, and you had a mishap. Well, no, you just got to roll damage. You don't need to roll an attack. You actually, you just hit yourself. So, I'll trash that. I can trash the roll.
Okay.
So, yeah, you just need to roll damage without the damage bonus, though. Okay, so, yeah, do you have any armor?
Leather. 1.
1. So you take 7 points of damage. Wow.
4, 5, 6,
You got
7. I'm at 0.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, hey, good news is the poison wore off. Jeez. Okay, so you're down.
Actually,
lining.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so so why don't you explain this? I got to hear how this whole thing goes down because it's completely ridiculous what happens here.
So he's gonna be running at it, just screaming, right? And he's gonna go to stab it, and you're just gonna hear like a, and the knife is just gonna do that and flip,
and then you stab yourself for pretty epic damage. I mean, that's
8. That's the full damage.
That's the full damage you could do. So it doesn't get any worse. And you drop to the ground. Oh my god. Okay. All right. So, but you were at the top of the initiative, unless you want to switch with somebody.
Is there a benefit to switching?
I guess delay your death rolls. I don't know.
I mean, if we kill it first, that might help. Yeah, I'm gonna switch with Darrow.
Okay. So let me switch ya. Swap initiative with... All right, Darrow, you are at the top. Oh yeah, Morning Cloak. Don't forget, roll your d6 for your poison.
Woo, woo, woo. So, I'm going to try to rally Lewey with a persuasion roll.
Before he drops, you're going to try to rally him? Okay.
I mean, he is already dropped. But my persuasion is... oh my god. My persuasion is 6, and I've got a Bane.
Oh man, that's not very persuasive.
No. So, good luck, everyone.
So what would you like to do instead? Oh, you're doing it.
Yep.
Wow, okay. All right, so you tried to persuade Lewey, but he's not hearing a
Dang
thing.
it, Peter.
Well, now I'm gonna try to push the roll.
Oh my god. Wow.
And that's a demon.
Dang, and a demon.
Is that 3 20s so far this game?
This
Yeah.
is insane. Hey, on the bright side, you guys, if you survive, you get to try to level up your skill.
Oh, that's true.
All right, so Darrow, I guess that's the end of your turn. Unless you'd like to move. You can move if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back 2 bases.
Okay. That brings us to Goonhill. She sees this thing floundering, barely standing on its feet, and she is going to again lash out with her short sword, her bloodied, very bloodied short sword. No boons, nothing. Okay. And she succeeds. Oh, that's not so hot, though. 0. Unfortunately, she cannot pierce the hide, the scaly hide. So that brings us to Morning Cloak. You're back.
Back. So people are just dying all around me.
Oh, just one. Just one.
I don't have... So if I have bandages, I get a bonus on my heal roll to not let the duck die, right? That's how this works?
Yep.
But I don't have bandages.
Right. Well, he
Darrow
still,
has
remember,
bandages.
right, but he still can go through the death roll sequence. And just as a reminder,
Right.
you're rolling against your con. You cannot push a death roll. And how many is it? 3 successful death rolls, you recover d6 HP. So you guys have time, technically. Okay, so 10 points. This thing
I take a sidestep over the duck, kind of straddle him protectively, you know?
And what happens?
And
How do you take down the beast?
I swing away. I toss down my shield. I hold up. I jerk my chicken up, and I swing away and I catch it, right in the side of the head and just see it, jaw kind of like break off, blood pour out of it, and it falls down.
Nice.
I stand over it,
Okay.
chicken in hand.
Yep.
You know that scene from Saving Private Ryan at the end where he's like shooting the tank with the pistol? That's gonna be Lewey thinking he did that with the dagger.
Yeah, who knows?
Nice.
I mean, if he wakes up,
If he wakes up. Yeah.
who knows what he's gonna think happened? Okay, so this beast just topples to the ground in a heap of gore, and a final groan, and it echoes throughout this cavern. What would you guys like to do? So this is what we're going to talk about right now. So Morning Cloak is still poisoned. So I guess we'll just go around the table. So we'll just keep initiative for the hell of it. So let's say Sariel, what would you like to do? And this has got to be, these got to be quick actions because every round, which is 10 seconds, another D6 on Morning Cloak. And you can just say pass. I'm just going to stand there and whatever. You don't have to do anything.
I don't think there's anything that I can do, really.
Okay.
You can rally. You can persuade.
Can you rally after someone's been fallen though? It says keep fighting. This counts as an action. I almost feel like that's like it's like got to be an immediate thing. I think.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was a reaction to like when they would when they would hit 0 the first time.
Yeah,
that was my assumption. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're absolutely right.
You can attempt to heal somebody, but without bandages, they get a bane to the roll, and it counts as an action. And you can do multiple.
I might as well try, right?
Yeah, might as well. And like I said, I know we're not in combat, but I think for the sake of the way poison works, we should probably just keep initiative. So yeah, you can roll a healing roll.
Okay.
Should be in your skill list, and make sure you mark a bane when you do it.
Yes.
Yeah, and he will stop making death rolls if you succeed.
All right.
What was that?
It rolled 3 because I have angry.
Oh, a bane. Okay, so you failed anyway.
Mm,
Probably don't want to push it. I mean, you tell me though.
no.
No. All right, so that brings us to Lewey. So I need you to do your first death roll, please. That's a roll against con.
Do I get any boons or banes on that?
No, it's a straight roll. Yeah. What is your con anyway?
15?
Oh shit. Okay,
Oh,
so you
fuck.
failed the first one. Okay.
Wait,
What?
Could I have swapped with Darrow? Was that an
No,
option?
Darrow's already gone this round.
Oh.
So I was kind of moving my way through the round, which brings us to another round. Lewey, you're up first, but again, you can swap if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna swap with the Darrow.
Okay. I know this is kind of weird, but I'm just trying to keep the poison mechanics to. Otherwise, Morning Cloak would just drop and we'd move on. So I'm gonna see if you guys have any. So Darrow, you're up. Remember, I would not count move. You can move as far as you want. I'll just say it's fine. You guys are all in this room.
Well, I'm gonna do a heal.
A healing check with your bandage.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means it's a regular roll. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Crazy success. What do you get? D6? I'll say like because you rolled a dragon, I'll say that's like 2d6. If that's what you get. Is it D6? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Do I roll it?
Yeah, why don't you roll it?
Anyway.
Okay, so you regain 5 hit points, Lewey.
Sweet. Thank you.
You have returned from the void. Which brings us to, so we don't need to do that anymore. I guess really the only thing at this point is going to be Morning Cloak's fate. Oops, why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. Let me go.
Am I literally just like standing there being like, all right, guys, well, as the poison courses through me, I just want to say, no, like, who is this, the human
Goon Hill?
here?
Goon Hill.
Goon. Hey, Goon Hill.
What is it?
You don't, happen to have any antidote on you, do you?
No, I do not have those skills or the knowledge or even what to do. I'm sorry. She kind of comes up and inspects your wounds and seeing them fester and I don't know, doing whatever poison wounds would do.
Good times.
Good times. So Darrow
we
went, Goonhill.
collect-
What was that?
Could we get a antidote from the monster itself? Is
I
there a way to
mean,
do
if
that?
I mean, so yeah, we could rule something like that if you rolled like maybe a beast lore to first and
Ooh.
foremost identify what this thing is, and then after that maybe a there's no alchemy, there's no, let's see what else is there. Maybe a
Bushcraft. No,
I mean, I feel like it'd have to be like a bushcraft or something, right?
Steamanship.
Or a healing. Yeah, maybe it's like a monster lore or a beast lore plus a healing. Let's just call it that. And then that would
So if we get,
possibly
if we
create
double
something.
success, a beast lore, and a healing roll, we might be able to craft some type of, or at least no, actually, you know, we've heard that basilisk urine, if you pierce it after it's dead, that's what you're saying is like maybe we'll get it right and somehow we'll like obtain the correct
Yeah,
juice. That'll do
maybe
it.
what I would, yeah, maybe it would like, yeah, halt it temporarily. Yeah, we'll have to just kind of make it up as we go. So I would say, yeah, it would be those two rolls. You have to succeed in both of those to kind of cobble together some kind of something. Maybe it's temporary, maybe not. Maybe we'll see what the roll's like if that's what you guys want to do. But that brings us to Sariel. Oh, and you need to roll another d6, Morning Cloak.
Is my poison gone now?
Yes.
Sweet.
So once you hit 0, it goes away.
Does Darrow
No.
know how to heal poison wounds?
Not really. I don't think so. I mean, what are his skills in? Let's see what he's got here. So his beast lore is only a 6. His healing is a 12. He's got good healing. So you could perhaps work together, maybe.
Here's the thing. So the easiest thing for us right now would be to watch Morning Cloak die,
Mm-hmm.
and I will dispense bandages, and then we can just get him up again, and then I'll do a magic heal.
Yeah, we can just, if you guys want to go forward with that, we can make that happen. We could just 0 out Morning Cloak and then
Instead
move
of
forward with the
having
healing.
to try to pee on him or.
I mean, I'd like to try to pee on him, honestly.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
I
Listen,
think you were
all
right,
right?
Darrow. I think you were right.
I have pretty good bushcraft and animal.
Yeah,
whatever.
you do.
So you,
Beast lore.
and I'll let you call what it is too. So if you're like, you know what, I recall that basilisk urine ingestion is what cures this, then.
All right, I'm just gonna try it because I can't pass it to Darrow anyway, right?
Well, we can call it if you don't want. If we want to like just let Morning Cloak drop to 0, like Darrow was saying, and then we can move
We
on.
might as well try.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Yeah, it's your turn.
Which one is it? Bushcraft or
No,
Beast
you
Lore?
need to do Beast Lore to identify what this thing is, and perhaps tell somebody, and then they may. Okay, so failed. Okay, I unfortunately cannot identify this thing unless you want to push a roll, but I don't. No. Okay, so do we want to just call it and 0 out Morning Cloak and then get to the bandaging? Lewey is.
Sure.
it's your turn.
I will boldly lay down
Ugh.
and full-heartedly die.
Full-heartedly
So
die.
brave.
Into the light, my child.
All right, I have ended combat. Morning Cloak, you see whatever it is Wolf can see when they die. Okay, so what do you guys want to do as far as the bandages healing goes?
Go to the
Him.
great pack in the sky.
Hey, so we can get a lot of money for all his armor. All right. So who's the?
A wolf can
up
hide
for-
might might man, look at that. You guys could have a rug made out of a morning cloak or something.
It would look good on my back.
Oh man, this has turned dark. All dogs go to heaven. Hashtag nice. I like it. All right, guys. So what's the plan with the heals?
If I'll do a heal roll,
Okay.
and I can just keep going until I get it. Boom.
All right, you succeeded though. Look at that. Easy peasy.
And
So you're back, Morning Cloak, with how much hit points did he get? How many?
only one
2. Oh my god. 2 hit points.
But what I can do is I can treat wound. Let's see.
See, it worked out. You guys thought it was going to be another TPK, but you guys worked it out. What are you doing now? You're trying to heal him again?
I'm doing magic heals.
Oh, magic
Failed.
heals. Oh my god, you failed? Okay.
But
Could we just do
instead
a
of-
shift rest?
Yeah. Oh no, you guys have done one already. I think it's still the same day. You guys did one around the
okay.
campfire. You guys
So,
could choose to
I don't-
do a stretch if you want, but
But here's the thing: I don't have to push the roll. I can just do another treat wounds roll. Like,
yeah. Or you guys could do, sorry, not a stretch. You guys can do a shift and then like all HP, all willpower, all conditions are zeroed out. If you guys want to sleep in this nasty cave.
unless you have some stupid ambush set up. 14 cultists run in and start peeing on us.
Good call. There could be that. That could be a thing.
Glad that, urine has become the theme of the night. We survived. You're in luck.
Oh, I think
Um,
that is going to be the title of the episode.
Boom. We did it, guys.
You're in luck.
Well, okay, so I'm just gonna do a treat wound again, and hopefully this one will.
Did I mute the music?
That's a success.
It's kind of quiet. We're back to Noel's dungeon, music for dungeons right now.
So morning cloak, you get a 4 back.
Okay.
Boom.
Can you apply that to him or no? You should be
I
able
can apply it to myself.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm
Thing is,
applied.
anyone can click on that 4 that I just rolled, and I think apply healing, like heal damage selected. When I do it, nothing happens.
Weird, because when I click on it, let me see here. Let me see how to target somebody and see what happens. It just says make private, doesn't even do anything. So
Well, what I can do is I'm gonna target Lewey now, I think, if it'll let me, and I'm gonna treat wound again. One last time.
okay, succeeded.
Yep.
So it doesn't prompt you for a roll after that.
No.
Oh, interesting. That's too bad.
Yes.
Maybe it's going to be coming up on the update. Patrick, let us know.
Where's this?
Or let us know what we're doing wrong.
That's probably what we're at.
Yeah, that's probably more like it. Okay, 7 more HP to Lewey. Oh, look at that. He's looking better.
So while we were getting healed, I wonder if I could do something. Could I use my dagger to pry out one of the fangs of this thing and carve it into a better dagger?
I'll say you can carve out a fang. for sure.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not. I mean, you'd have to probably take it to a craftsman.
Okay. We
to,
should also like take bits and pieces because there's probably a bounty for this thing somewhere. Some town close by might pay us for it. But yeah, I'm gonna collect a fang from it.
Yeah, I mean, I would say you could use that as like an improvised weapon too if you wanted to. It'd just be like a, you know, a normal knife probably, whatever that is, or a dagger. But yeah.
Would it be poison?
You don't know.
Okay.
You don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the fang for now and not mess with it.
Okay.
Can
Goonhill
we,
sees what you're
search
doing
the
and-
room?
Oh, good idea. She goes over to the other side of this thing and starts pulling out teeth. You want to search the room?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of kick around some old carcasses, but there's really nothing else in here other than bones and dried offal and flesh. Oh, there's also a lot of torn out eyes. You do find those, though. So plenty of torn out eyes. Some fresh, some very, very dry.
What's her face doing?
She noticed what Lewey was doing and thought it was a great idea, so she's using her sword and hacking out the other fangs.
Chopping up the basilisk. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get up, shake off the poison or whatever, be like kind of stretching out, and I just want to take like a lap around the room, just kind of like, you know,
Take a look.
doing a
Take
little bit of
look.
this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just take a
Stretching
lap around. Yeah, I kind of like take around, but like, you know, I kind of feel like the poison, you know, I want to work it out. Kind of like lactic acid, you know, when you gotta like,
Yeah.
you know, shake it out. That's what I want to do. But while I'm doing that, while I'm taking a lap, I'd like to look around the room, see if there's, you know, anything cool, weird, or interesting. You know, like a gap in the wall, or poison antidote, or keys, or treasure, or.
So yeah, you make your way
You
around
know.
this, just again crunching on the many bones that are littered throughout this thing, checking walls. No vipers come out at you, but you don't really find anything else. No hidden entrances, no poison antidotes, no keys. That's all you find is nothing. Well, the bones on the ground.
Gotcha.
Is the chicken still tied to a belt as you're running around the room?
You know what? It is. No, actually, I feel like I said in my you know, fatality that I ripped the chicken off my belt and had it in hand. So if I died from the poison, I probably just let it go. So I assume it's just running around the room or something.
Yeah, it starts picking at some of the old eyes on the ground like nothing at all happened once it kind of like ruffles its feathers and gets its bearings again. So you guys, I will remind you, you're very exhausted. So you spent the entire day traveling. You came here, night was falling. You've just fought this giant creature. You should probably think about either bedding down here or outside somewhere.
You know, I mean, what's wrong with here, I guess?
Well, it's indoors, for example.
Oh yeah, Darrow doesn't want to sleep in here.
I mean, technically,
is it indoors though? I guess that's up to
there
you,
is
Darrow.
no door.
Yeah. Up to you, Darrow. If you want to consider this outdoors, I'll let that be a character thing.
I think a cave is that you wouldn't. I mean, I don't have a cave in my house.
I think there's something about the night sky over my head. Hold on.
What about the rest of you? Lewey, Sariel? Are you guys just waiting for them to make a decision or what?
Yeah, because I have a lot of conditions.
Okay, so is the consensus that you guys want to bed down here? Do you want to go to the fireplace? The fireplace, the campfire.
Ooh, there's a
Up to
campfire.
you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like going to the campfire.
Okay. I'll just wave the rolls. I'll say you guys carefully make your way around the snake pits. We don't need to do any rolls. No point.
I'm gonna throw Darrow again.
And then you guys head all the way down. Oh man, I need to move my GM token.
We stuff the chickens back in their box.
Up to you.
Or do we have dinner?
Oh yeah, Goonhill. Where's Goonhill? Oh, Sariel's still in there. She's in the dark. Where's Goonhill?
Can
Goonhill
Oh.
kind of lumbers in, plops down, her back against the wall. You fought very well. I will commend you on that. I do not have much, but your deeds will not go unspoken in this land. And she pulls the bandage up over her eye, or, you know, puts it on her forehead so she looks like Bruce Michaels. And she kicks back and goes to sleep.
Look, Bruce Michael.
They get the name right? They get the name right? He's the poison.
Brett Michael.
Brett Michaels. Brett Michaels. I failed my 80s rock.
Michaels.
My 80s rock reference. Damn it. Brett Michaels. So she is out, completely out. The chicken she had, though, seems to have bonded with her and kind of like, you know, you might say roosts right next to her.
I mean, it's kind of nuggets at this point, isn't it?
All right, so do you guys want to do a full-on rest? Full-on stretchy
Full on.
rest.
I want.
Shift
I want
rest.
to-
God, I keep mixing those up. It's a shift.
I would like to kill and eat the chicken. And I would
Really?
like to do
Okay.
a full rest. Well, I mean, what? I mean, listen. Am I wrong,
No,
guys?
no,
Like, should we not be having dinner? I feel like a chicken wing is better than like field rations.
Yeah.
Louis gonna take slight offense to that, but he's hungry.
Yeah, okay. All right, so you
Duck is a greasy meat.
there is a cooking skill, I believe.
If you
Isn't
make me
there?
roll to pluck and cook a chicken,
so
Oh.
I'm done.
food spell.
Oh, it's the food spell.
Only-
Never mind. Okay, yeah, no, it's fine.
Roll and consequences are interesting.
Hey, it might be interesting. You never know how it might end up. No, it's fine. You can kill the chicken and cook it. Yeah, it's a cooked
Yeah, I
food.
do.
It's a spell.
Which I have. Thank you very much.
So field chicken boon on bushcraft. Okay, it's like a bushcraft. Anyone eating raw fish or meat is at risk of falling ill, but you're cooking it. Plants can be eaten raw. Cooking up to 10 rations of food. It takes 1 shift and requires a successful bushcraft roll. Are you just cooking for like 1 day for all of you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's one chicken for, like, I guess, 5 people. It's not going to be a whole lot.
I'm curious, what is your bushcraft?
That's kind of
Oh, it's
rude to
kind of
ask, but
shitty. It's
let-
kind of shitty.
let me. My bushcraft is 4.
Let's craft it
But
in the
listen,
bush.
I am literally a wolfkin, whether it's cooked or not.
I'll let it slide.
Doesn't
I'll
make
let
much of a
I'll
difference to
let
me.
it slide. But yeah, I'll say you cook the chicken. You know, it's serviceable, so everybody doesn't have to eliminate a ration. So feel free to press the button that allows you to do a shift rest. And the
Get
players
dressed.
have completed the quest of the Deadeye's Cave. One
Boom,
down,
look at us.
only 6 episodes in. We got 1 adventure down. Nice. Okay.
Now, something that we should mention is that we can get new heroic abilities once per. Like, we can get a new heroic ability once per standard mission if we do something awesome.
I don't know if anybody did anything awesome, though.
I killed a basilisk.
Yeah, I was just. Gonna
I would
Pretty
say
awesome.
I would give that to Lewey if he would have made that risky roll, but he failed, unfortunately.
But he didn't.
I mean,
he
stabbing
fit,
yourself
like-
for max damage is pretty impressive.
Like, the
That is pretty
greatest fail we've ever had.
the greatest fail. What is the rule? Let me look up the rule for heroic ability. So it's after. Okay, here we go. All player characters except mages get 1 heroic ability at the start of the game. Okay, you already did that. You can earn new ones as described on page 29. Oh my god, why did it take me to page 29?
Like, for example, like Monster Hunter would be appropriate. Yeah, obviously up to the.
Okay, it's when you get a skill in 18, you may up the skill level after a grand heroic deed. You know what? Yeah, why not? Why not? We played 6 adventures. Let's say this is your first. You felled this great beast. I will grant you a heroic ability. This should be a rare event, though. Never more than once per standard length adventure. Okay. So, well, this is once.
That was the standard length adventure, right?
That was a
that's
standard.
one.
Yeah.
Boom, look at us.
So I guess, do I choose?
Yes. So I'm not saying that you should do it now. Like, we can always do that later. But I'm just saying that Monster Hunter would be appropriate.
I would think so. What does Monster Hunter do?
It haunts monsters.
So you guys all get the same. That's kind of weird. You guys all get the same heroic ability, or do I would like grant
No.
it to individuals?
Basically, I mean, the person who does the heroic deed.
Ah, okay. I see.
And I believe, like, heal
Well-
myself for 7 hit points. Pretty heroic. Yeah.
Well, let's see actually what. Where the hell is Monster Hunter at? Monster. I just want to make sure it's not crazy overpowered.
No, it's not actually. It's not a great.
At a crossroads of some kind, you can activate this ability to learn the direction of the most dangerous of enemies. Okay.
Anyway, I mean, this is. We can take our time.
Yeah. We'll talk about it. We don't need to waste the time right now. Okay. So you guys all did your rest. You wake up. The campfire is it's burning to cinders. What would you like to do next? You were not disturbed in the evening whatsoever. Still smells of rot in here.
Did we search all the bodies?
Yeah, you did. They just had weapons. They had scimitars.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna take a scimitar.
Okay. You can take a scimitar.
If I can spell scimitar.
What about the rest of you? Are you guys want to just leave the cave and get back to Outskirt, or do you want to just journey the lands? Like, what do you want to do?
Well, I mean, meta, because we're just chatting here. Don't we have to take this lady back to her mom or something?
Yeah, I mean, you can return her. Yeah, she's going to
And
probably go on her own, but yeah, you guys can go there.
I mean, yeah, she's a grown ass adult human being, right?
Yeah, but we need credit for helping.
Haha.
But like, it's just some lady up in the woods. Like, is she really gonna?
I don't know.
She could have another chicken, I guess.
Yeah, all of her livestock were killed except for the chickens. for obvious reasons.
Well, I mean, you're right. It's never a bad idea to have street cred. She could always run into someone that runs into someone that
Allies.
says, "Hey, this cool wolf guy saved my daughter along with his friends."
Mhm.
Yep. That's how she'd say it, I'm sure.
You know?
So do we want to move back to the main map?
I guess so.
All right.
Is that our plan? We just leave the cave.
Yeah. Let me. I will shift you guys over to the Misty Vale map. What's up?
During the morning, could we just like look around the cave and make sure that there's only one entrance?
Yeah. I mean, when you guys were kind of looking around that back cave, and then yeah, you can say that you go all the way around. Yeah. There's no other entrances that you find. Okay, so I'm going to move you guys outside the cave here. And I'm going to activate the scene. Boom. Activation. Okay, so you guys have exited the cave. The mist is still heavy on the ground and on the peaks, spilling down the peaks. Speaking of which, I need to add some weather. Some clouds or something. There we go. All right. So, it is broad daylight, but again, visibility isn't that great around here because of the mist. We can just say you guys make your way down to the homestead, the little farmstead. Unless you guys want to do something else while you're hanging out outside the cave entrance.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think we would just be kind of fucking around, didgeridoo doing it, didgeridoo don't it, and just making our way back, downtown.
Okay,
I
so yeah, go ahead.
If I could.
Yeah, I want to look for a red flower or red berry. Sort of.
A red something?
Yeah, a red berry.
Okay.
Roll something.
Yeah, roll me a bushcraft. Let's see if you locate a red berry, or it's a berry or a flower.
It's a fail.
Okay.
That is.
You should ask someone with a great bushcraft skill to find one for you.
Is there anyone in our group that has a good bushcraft skill?
I feel like Sariel, wouldn't you?
I mean,
Oh, you're on mute. Mute's in the chat.
oh, wait.
I have 12.
You got a 12. That's pretty good.
Same as me.
Oh, you got all the... Oh, cool. You got all the stuff in here. Nice. Viewers, look, we have Streamlabs. What do you call
All the same stuff from Twitch.
it? Nice.
Rolls and everything.
Nice. Is there like a thing where if people don't know what, like a list of commands?
No, we'd have to make a list of commands. There's not like an exportable list like Nightbot or anything like that. But we could actually we could make a command that goes to a page that has a list if we wanted to.
Ah, there we go.
But we would just have to make one.
Okay, so do you guys push on to the farmstead? Yes? Okay. So this woman, this familiar woman, she looks up. She's trying to make, trying to put her farmstead in order still. Hildy is her name. She sees Goonhill right behind you and rushes over to her, picks her up in her arms, twirls her around, starts kissing her all over her face, starts tearing up, tears just pouring down her face. And she just says, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." And to all of you, I wish I had something to offer you, but maybe a warm meal, a place to stay for the night. I mean, I know it's still bright out, but I don't know. How can I ever repay you?
I'm gonna ask if she knows of a blacksmith that might be able to do anything with this fang.
Ah, let me see. Oh my god, is that from the foul beast?
It is.
You actually slayed this thing.
I did. I think. I woke up and it was dead.
She tells you, yeah, you can go to, if anyone can do something with it, it's going to be Master Ulvar, an outskirt. Please tell him your deeds. I will pass it along as well. So Master Ulvar, an outskirt where you guys have already been. I believe Darrow talked to him briefly. So the rest of you, what would you like to do? Continue on toward outskirt, explore some other part of the Misty Vale, perhaps for, I don't know, broken statuette pieces.
Well, so here's the thing. We have very little in the means of food.
Yeah, what is the ration situation looking like with all of you guys?
Well, we didn't have to.
Yes, go on, sorry.
Oh, we didn't have to use any last night because we had some chicken.
You did have some
Yeah.
chicken.
Wait, where do we keep track of our rations?
Inventory.
Oh, here we go. Now you guys are back questing across the Misty Vale.
We could do is we could spend a shift hunting.
I do like hunting.
And there are rules for hunting.
Well,
Yeah,
she
we
might-
have. If you want to hunt, again, it's going to take you guys 15. Is it 15 kilometers a day? If you guys wanted to go back, depending on if you want to take the road or we can do another bushcraft roll. If you guys cut the time in half, meaning you guys could make it back to outskirt if you want to go that way. Don't have to. You can go any way you want.
She
Yeah,
might
I'm just
chicken, right?
I'm just thinking that we should probably like build up a few days worth of food. And then we can explore. We got interesting statues on the road. Obviously going by road that would take a lot longer, which means we need food.
Yeah, the roads you do not need to. You will not get lost. But if you guys, like last time, remember cross through the forest and stuff, there's a potential that you might get lost.
Yeah. So if we can send Sariel out hunting after we get to the farm.
Yeah, you could do that. Well, she might be able to provide you with some rations as well. You guys never asked.
That's true.
Yeah, let's go to the farm and ask.
Yeah.
I believe we are already at the farm.
Yeah, you're already there. Well, at least two of you are. The other ones are still hanging out at the cave.
Okay, well, time for RP then.
Hildy, fair maiden, Hildy.
Yes, Master Darrow, what can I be of service?
Well, you asked if there was anything that you could do for us now, and what we need is food. We are going on an expedition,
Ah,
and we could use some provisions.
and how long is this journey? How many
I
days
don't
of food
know, I
do you
haven't
require?
calculated that yet. But we want to look at that weird statue over there, and maybe look at the mill
The mill.
over yonder to the north, or whatever.
Oh, the mill. That is actually Road's End Inn.
Oh,
I've heard some rumors if you'd like to hear them.
please.
So, I don't know if it's the beast, but there has been rumors that there have been Several of its guests have been vanished without a trace, including, and this breaks my heart, a very small child. And most recently, though, there's been a shepherd named Antelia. And her family is just worried sick, as I'm sure you could imagine.
Did you say a shepherd?
A shepherd, yeah. You know a thing or two about shepherds.
What's her name?
Antelia, Antelia.
Yes, well, that is very interesting. And is that all you know about these disappearances?
That is all I know, unfortunately.
Right, you are. That, friends,
I look around to my compatriots.
that is something that we should look into. And because no one says anything, I'm just going to assume that everyone agrees with me. Because obviously we cannot have a shepherd lost in the world. That would be bad. Also a child of some sort.
Sure.
But yes,
I mean, I don't really care about. Why do I care about shepherds?
because they guide the lambs. And for that, they are extremely important.
Literally, a wolf.
Yes, but you have to understand that where the wolf prowls, the shepherd's flock finds strength in their unity. And they do that under the shepherd.
Right. So I want the shepherd to protect the lambs. I'm not really following you here, but whatever.
Yes?
We can save a human child, I suppose.
It would do you very good. They will sing songs about you. I'm sure that Lewey will compose great symphonies.
It's true. I've got like a solo ready and everything.
I can't tell you how excited I am to hear that. But yes, fine. We can seek out this shepherd and human child. Is it on the way, at least, woman? I said to, I don't know, killed
Hildy?
Hildy.
On the way to
They all
what?
look the same humans, you know.
The inn is yonder. Outskirts is the other way.
Uh-huh.
You follow the road and you will get to both places eventually.
Well, do you have rations we can have for saving your child, your cult person?
I do. Let's see how many she has. I'll say 2 rations per person. That is what she is able to offer because, again, her herd has been thinned dramatically. The corpses of which appear to be lying about the entrance of the Dead Eyes Cave.
And what
She's got is chicken, so it's all chicken.
Hey,
Chicken.
you know what? I'm chicken. I'll take chicken. So as far as like character sheet rations, is that just like the same as field rations?
Yeah, it's all the same. I don't think there's a benefit.
So we can just.
And I'll say these are, they're dry. It's a dried chicken, so it's not gonna, get rotten or anything.
Gotcha. Cool. Up to 5. Well,
Right, so you guys have your rations.
Make sure you tell people about the great deeds that we have all done for you.
Oh, of course I will.
Lewey, play us out.
And just random trumpet noises from the didgeridoo.
We need it. Can we throw like a didgeridoo sound into
Yeah,
Foundry at some
I need
point?
to.
and
Yeah,
just Basically, just record any part of like World Cup 2010 or whatever it was, and just play that.
Yep.
Um,
I will find a didgeridoo sound effect to add to Foundry
Boom.
for sure.
Yeah, wait. All right, and we are on the road to wherever
On the
Darrow
road.
leads.
All right, so let's see. You guys are
We
at
need
this
to find his
farmstead.
shepherd, apparently.
You guys can make it. Actually, you guys can make it all the way there in one day. It appears, if you'd like. Yeah, 15 kilometers pretty much down the road. Well, close enough. You guys might just.
We're
be
on the road, so
outside.
Serial doesn't have to lead us, right?
Correct. Yeah, if you decide to take the road,
Right.
then you're good.
Good times. So,
This, because she doesn't have to lead us, we will get there on time. It will only take one day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They very,
Yeah.
very quietly.
I hear you.
are we quietly going down the road? I'm generally. I'm like a wolf in full armor that doesn't care about human beings. Am I being told to quietly go down the road, or are we just kind of going down the road?
We're just going down the road, right?
Yeah, right. Are we now? I have a question, and we're all non-humans. How common are all of us in this world? Maybe a question we should ask like 4 sessions ago. But like, are there lots of wolfkin and ducks?
Yeah, I'll say that. I mean, it doesn't seem to be dominated by any particular kin.
Gotcha.
Although there, yeah, because in Outskirt, you guys saw mostly humans. Oh, you saw dwarves.
Hmm.
I don't think you saw halflings, but there are definitely halflings there. You guys never. made
But
it that
no
far.
one took note of us in any way that would be like, huh, that's
Nah,
weird. Haven't seen a
there's-
wolf in a while.
Yeah, there's no
Cool.
there's no racial kind of stuff in this.
There's no racism except for that one feat.
Yeah, but it's against monsters.
Mm.
Don't tell me you think monsters.
Isn't that
are
how
feelings
everyone
now.
views? Never mind. Anyway, so yeah, so we are strutting. I feel good
You feel good
after that last W. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We got some chicken in our belly. We got beautiful harmonic song to march to. Healed up, refreshed. A new path lays ahead of us.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Perhaps stop and look at this statue of some kind.
So you approach this statue. It is a man holding a sword very, very high, crumbling, weathered. There's lichen all over it. The top of its head has moss dripping down. But you notice something else. Somebody hanging out in the shadow of this statue. And it appears to be a man, a very, very small man, Darrow, one of your stature. And he seems to be tending to a cart that is drawn by a donkey.
Kill him.
They don't see. He doesn't seem to notice you yet. So I'll say you guys are far enough away. You know, you guys are within a shouting distance if you'd like. Otherwise, whatever you want to do.
Well, I will approach, as I am so oft to do. What ho, master halfling.
All right, this old, he's like an old halfling. He scurries out on these very spindly legs. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my shop. I have all manner of things, weary travelers. What is it you seek?
First of all, I would like your name.
Oh, my name is Theobald. Theobald, the greatest merchant in the Misty Vale, if I do say so myself. Oh, you look like hardened warriors. Have you been adventuring long? How long have you been here? Tell me more. Tell me more.
How long have we been out here? 3 days.
A few days. Yeah, I guess a few days.
Yes, half a week.
And tell me, what deeds have you done? I'm always looking for more stories as I'm traveling about. Surely you have some good ones?
Well, I will tell you about the time we slayed a basilisk.
You slayed a basilisk? I've
Yes,
never
well-
heard of such a thing. What is it? Explain it to me, please.
The others helped, I guess. Well, it is a great scaly lizard.
Oh, most terrible.
Yes, it could eat your donkey in one bite.
Oh, don't listen to him. And he covers the donkey's ears.
But,
He scares easily, mind you. Keep the stories not so frightening.
Oh.
Anyway, is there anything I can provide you, warriors? I mean, food,
What
goods?
have you got?
Oh, I have many items. Let's see, what do I have?
I
have
as
weapons?
he's kind of browsing and they're chatting and stuff, I kind of murmur to Serial. So they're all this annoying.
Wait, what did you say?
So they're all this annoying.
Yes,
So,
that is canon. Halflings are annoying.
Now, my good sir, did you say something about books?
Oh, books. Let me see what I have here. What kind of books are you looking for, anyway?
Oh, it depends on what you have.
I'm thinking blank ones to jot down your great deeds, am I right?
No. I already have a grimoire for that.
A grimoire? Let me check the items list really quick here. So you're looking for a grimoire?
Well, I already have a grimoire. What I'd like is there are any books with magic spells.
Ah.
That is grimoires.
Ah, I see. I'm afraid I don't have anything of that sort. Quite a dangerous thing to carry around out here, wouldn't you say? For one of my size.
Yes, that is why I have the tall folk behind me.
I need to get me some of those. Where do you find them, anyway?
Oh, alleyways mostly. Actually, what I can do is I can sell you this scimitar.
Oh, beautiful. I would love to have that. Perhaps it will, Can you show me a thing or two? Do you know how to use it?
Well, I am not very good with it. I would say that Morning Cloak here, sir. Morning Cloak. He is very good with a sword.
Let me see. Show me your moves, Big Wolf. Come on, then. Hit me if you can. And he starts dancing around. I'm just kidding. You're too scary. Well, for the fine folk who have slayed this legendary basilisk,
I to hit him.
I will give you 15 gold for this scimitar. How does that sound? Or do you want to try to barter?
You are robbing me
15
blind,
gold.
but yes. Well, because you are a halfling and I am a halfling, it is a very nice price. Yes, I will take the 15 gold.
Thank you. And perhaps is there a grand story behind this scimitar that I may, use to my advantage when I attempt to resell it, perhaps?
Yes, yeah.
And I'm gonna make up a weird story about how Morning Cloak smacked it out of the hand of one of the cultists.
Oh, one of the cultists. cultist, you say? How dreadful.
Breaking
Well,
his head with morning.
Yeah, that's right. I smashed it out of his hand and smashed the head into the wall and then smashed him.
Wow.
We were there, we were standing and banging, and I came out on top.
By the sword of Eladane, that sounds like a grand deed indeed.
Yes.
All right, so he hands you over 15 gold for this scimitar.
5 more than what it costs. So suck it.
I can't hear you. What?
The typical cost of a scimitar is 10 gold. Boom.
Yeah, I know. So I
yeah.
gave you more because of your.
That's why I didn't want to barter.
Yeah. I gave you a wee bit more.
Seems a little scammy to me, this little guy.
So he starts rummaging around in his cart. Well, I don't have a book, but I have a notebook here. I also have some parchment paper, if that is of use to you.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I have some chalk as well.
Wouldn't happen to have any ink?
Ink, let me see. Oh. You know, one might think carrying notebooks and parchment would have ink, but unfortunately I am out. Thank you for reminding me. When I journey back to Outskirt, I shall resupply.
Well, then I want none of that. You see, I need quill and ink if I am to use the parchment. It only makes sense that way.
I see. Well, forgive me, Master Darrow.
You are forgiven, my child.
What about the rest of you? You're so quiet. Anything I can provide to some just amazing, legendary adventurers?
Does he have a sling?
A sling.
Or is it a slingshot?
It is a sling, I believe. Let's see, where is the sling? Ah, Master Mallard, I do have a sling.
Oh.
That would be 1 silver, sir.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Can I add it from a compendium?
Yeah, I think it's in the... Yeah, it should be in the gear compendium.
So under compendiums, I have core set and then Dragonbane system. That's it.
Oh, no, it
corset.
reset.
I thought you said a corset, and I was like, that's
Did it reset
not quite
everything?
what we're looking for, but you can.
That gives me 3 armor though, but
Let me see here. I might
But
have
disadvantage
to
to breathing.
I don't need
Gold
that.
Tables, journals, items.
Need to find the
What
weak
do I do
spot.
here? Sling. There is a sling. I can drag it over. Weird. The image is a bow and arrow. It did not have a.
It's a good default range weapon.
Yeah, I guess. So I will just drag it into your inventory.
Sweet.
Okay, it threw it into your equipped weapons, so you can do whatever you want with that.
Cool. That works out.
Lady
I don't
Elf
think there's.
of the forest, anything for you?
I don't think so. I'm pretty stocked up.
What about the big bad wolf man?
I don't think there's anything I need from you, little man.
Well then, I suppose.
No.
Oh yes, sir.
My-
Yes, Master Darrow. Yes.
My child, do you have a rope? Do you have any hempen rope?
Oh yes, I must have that. Who doesn't have rope?
Oh, hey,
It's a very common item, I would say.
what about bandages? Yeah.
Yes, of course, bandages. So yes, he has. Wait a minute. Where the hell is the rope at?
Antidotes?
Oh, there it is. Rope.
Yeah.
10 meters of rope. It's 1 gold. Oh, antidotes. You're asking for antidotes? I'm sorry, I don't have anything of that sort.
Worth a try.
And you asked for rope and then
Bandages.
bandages. Oh, I definitely do. A bundle of 10 will cost you 5 silver.
Where's my money at? Rifle through my pockets. Do I have any at all? Where is our monies listed?
It's okay, you can do it after.
Inventory?
Oh,
Yeah.
I have 2 silver.
2 silver.
Anybody want to spot me a couple of silver to save your life later? Or no, we good?
How much do you need?
It's 5
3.
silver. So you'll use
5?
3, yeah. 5.
Oh, yeah, I
Buy
can give it to you.
this.
I'd kick him a silver.
Alright, you guys do your exchanges.
Just made 15 gold. I could use that.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to keep myself. This rich little halfling can pay for my. He's got me. Put it on his stack.
I don't remember how many silver a gold is.
10. I believe it's 10, 10, 10. It's just 10 silvers, or 10 coppers,
just a
10
gold
silver.
standard.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. It's just 10, 10, 10. Okay, so you guys do your exchanges. Now what would you like to do? As the sun begins to dip behind the mountains, you feel like you could make
Get
it
away.
all the way here by nightfall.
So we're not gonna make it to whatever this is, to the mill.
No, I'll say you can make it to like right here.
All right. Well, I mean, if we're gonna get all the way there, we'll just pitch a tent and I guess call it for the evening, unless there's something else you guys would like to do before.
Yeah, anything else anyone would like to do?
Nope. All right.
Okay.
That's
All right, so you guys make it all the way to this inn, and the mist thickens as night falls. But you do see, in the thick mist, you do notice that the ground becomes very marshy. There's all of these, you see kind of these rivers, almost like a bog-like. Oh, I need to move the camera. There we go. But in fact, you do see a wee bit of light dancing in the fog, and I think that is where we're going to end tonight, everybody. So, thank you, viewers, for hanging out with us. Thank you, future viewers, for hanging out with us as well. And thank you, Hi Matt, Derek Catastropha. Thank you, Andreas, for the soundtrack. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Stefouch. Thank you, A Mediocre Dad, for all of your amazing work on the system and support. So, next week, Halloween, we have a game. We have a game,
Oh,
right?
shit.
Don't we, Ryan?
do.
We got a game.
we do.
Tell us about this game.
We are going to be playing 10 Candles. We have played it once before. You can go check it out on our playlists in, I think it's called Other Games. It's on there. It was a good time. For those that don't know, 10 Candles is a narrative story game. There's no, I mean, there's rolling and stuff, but we all know going in that we all die. So basically, 10 days ago, it got dark. 5 days ago, they came. And our story as we go through is what happens to a small band of survivors. Should I tell like the theme of this one?
It's up to you, man. If you want to,
Yeah, I think we are gonna be doing an adventure across the plague-ridden lands of gosh, when was it? Like 14th century England, maybe sooner than that, 12th century England. We're gonna be there having a good time during the Black Death. So, come check us out. Watch 10 Candles with us. For those that don't know anything about the game, just Google 10 Candles. You can watch our previous episode. We will be playing next week. At this time, I will be running it.
Yeah.
Jason actually gets to play for once. That'll be fun. I think Jason ran our last game of 10 Candles, so it'll be cool to have him playing in it. It'll be the same group here. We've decided we're doing do a little bit of character creation prior to the stream, so we'll just hop in and get playing, and you will see us all really enjoy ourselves. It'll be something a little bit different, something really fun and interesting, so you definitely want to check that out.
Yeah, it's very
Costumes.
what was that?
There might be costumes.
No, there will be costumes.
I know, I was just teasing it. I was teasing it.
Oh.
Can I just say that as a Swede, I don't celebrate Halloween, but for this, I bought a costume, so you're gonna enjoy it.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys don't celebrate Halloween. That's so sad.
I know. That's very sad. You'd think with all the like weird folklore you guys got going on, you'd celebrate Halloween. No.
American tradition.
American. Okay.
We got a lot of. I know that doesn't Canada have like a different Thanksgiving and everything too?
Yeah, they definitely do.
A different day to celebrate their colonialism genocide. But anyway, so that'll be a good time next week. Also coming up tomorrow, we bumped our episode a little bit because Hunter was still in the process of moving. We have the weekly scroll is back. We're going to be looking at Demon Crawl Gothic. It is an interesting tactics heavy grim dark game. Think of like kind of a mix between Dark Souls and Doom, kind of. So it's fun, interesting. We'll check that out tomorrow. And then also, a lot of stuff happening this week. On Friday, Adam Vass, who joined us for our Liminal Horror actual play, will be joining us again and running No Future, one of the games from their trick-or-treat suite of 5 games still available on World Champ Game Go. We're going to be having a good time. It's just going to be myself and Hunter and Adam. We'll be playing that Friday night. So come check us out here over on the Twitch version of this on the Weekly Scroll for that. So jam-packed week coming up.
Cool. All right. Thanks again for hanging out with us tonight, and we will see you on Halloween with some 10 Candles.